For example 5C, we have 128 y to the 6th plus 54x to the 3rd. There is a GCF that can be factored out. There's always a GCF, and if the GCF is not 1, then you always factor that out. The GCF here in this case would be 2. So 5C has the GCF of 2 that's factored out. That is going to leave us 64y to the 6th power. 2 times 64y to the 6th gives us 128y to the 6th, and then 2 times a positive, so plus 27 x to the 3rd power. And so now we have this binomial here, 64, 27, x to the 3rd, and y to the 6th are all perfect cubes. So this plus sign indicates it's going to be factored as a sum of cubes. So we have to verify that these two terms in here are perfect cubes. The square root of 64y to the 6th is going to give us 4y squared. 4y squared times 4y squared times 4y squared does give us, in fact, 64y to the 6th power. And the cube root of 27x cubed does actually give us a perfect cube of 3x. 3x times 3x times 3x gives us 27x cubed. So now that we know that we have two perfect cubes that are being added to one another, this is a sum of cubes. It's going to follow this factoring here of a plus b times a squared, opposite sign minus a times b, ab, always positive plus sign, b squared. So that takes care of the form, and then for this problem, a is 4y squared, b is 3x. So we write that down, 4y squared plus 3x. That takes care of the first one. And the second one is going to be in parentheses 4y squared. That is squared. 4y squared is the a value, and that is being squared. Opposite sign minus, and then 4y squared in parentheses times 3x in parentheses. Always positive plus sign, and 3x in parentheses squared. That takes care of the second factor. We do need to simplify and get rid of these parentheses. However, the first factor is 4y squared plus 3x, and that cannot be simplified further. And 4y squared times 4y squared gives us 16y to the 4th. So that would be written down for our first term. Opposite sign minus. 4y squared times 3x gives us 12xy squared. So 12xy squared. And always positive plus sign. 3x squared is 3x times 3x. So that gives us 9x squared. And that takes care of the second factor. And that is the answer completely factored for example 5C.